Hey guys, Julfish here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Minecraft Skyblock here today on julfish.enchantedmc.net. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for episode 5 of the versus series against famous Minecraft YouTuber Royal MC. And guys, we are here with the finale episode where we gotta go ahead and get our island as overpowered as possible before trophies reset this week. Before we get too far into it though, we are giving away 1,500 credits to one lucky viewer watching today's episode. All you folks have to do to enter is consider dropping a like on today's video and comment down below your Minecraft username. Consider subscribing. Road to 12k. We just hit 11.2k. Let's see if we can hit 11.3k. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and run it up on the island in today's video. So we're here at the island. In last video, we spent a ton of time going ahead and leveling up my Omni tool right here. We got it all the way to level 150. And one thing I found out off camera, we were mainly focusing on the hoe version of the Omni tool right here. We can actually buy the avalanche enchant when we reach level 150 last video. I did not know that. I read Royal's comment section, watched his latest video at the time, and someone commented that. So I started grinding with that immediately after that. And with reaching level 175, I believe we've now unlocked a different enchant, the magic enchant. This has a type defined boosters you'll receive and ruby boosters for 30 seconds. That does sound kind of crazy OP, and we probably should go ahead and cop that. But one thing I needed to start grinding since the last video is rubies. Guys, last video we spent so much time locked in on farming. I mean, even since the last video, I still have been doing way too much farming. If I go ahead and enable my fly, we can go ahead and see our hoe Omni tool now has 700,000 crops mined, which is really high for me in 2 weeks. Honestly, that is a very solid number because I'm pretty sure it's even like slower than mining on prisons. It might actually be a little faster. I honestly have no idea, but it is really slow farming crops out here. So 700,000 raw crops is really solid. If we check /i's top right now, we are 30th place for coins farmed, which is not too bad. As a solo on my island, being 30th place out of everyone, the 300 people in the server, beating all those people and landing 30th place in coins is honestly not too bad. Before I get too carried away though, I do need to explain to you guys that I'm currently recording this at 12 a.m. on Saturday, guys. And reset is going to be 15 hours from now at 3 p.m. EST. Unfortunately, right now, 12 a.m. is all the time I have to record this video. So right now, we need to get everything set up for when trophies reset at 3 p.m. EST. Basically, Royal's going to be online. He's going to take a screenshot of his final trophies when it resets at 3 p.m. EST, and Gucci Taco or an admin is going to head and take a screenshot of how many trophies I had at the time. Basically, it's about to be super scuffed up in here since I won't be on to check the trophies myself. We're gonna have to get admin to do it, and then whoever has the most trophies by the end of today at 3 p.m. EST is going to be the winner of the versus series officially. So while it is important that I went ahead and farmed a ton of coins, we are only 73rd place for rubies, 61st place for money, 100th place for spawners, which means we need to go ahead and work on those spawners and ruby placements. Money, I don't know if there's much we can do about. I'll pop open the 7x money booster, equip the knife sell one, and we are going to do a huge sell session right here and get a boatload of money. Hopefully, let's right click this one. I think we just got 3Q. We just got 3Q from that one, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very freaking good. Now what we're going to go ahead and do with all that money we just made is turn our whole island into a spawner world. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. I am just going to absolutely fill this up by as many spawners as I can and see how that goes. This farm has been trusty, and throughout since the last videos, I have been upgrading all these spawners, and we have actually unlocked the 1500 stack as well. Since we have reached island level 20, we haven't quite unlocked the carrots or the jungle dungeon, but we're about to. But that doesn't matter anyways, since right now we need to lock in on going ahead and getting the max island value possible right now. Now I need to go ahead and buy one of every single spawner type, place them down, and then max out the stack. I did not mean to buy 16 of these. So yeah, buy a stack of every single one of these, and we are just going to max out the stack and fly across every single chunk in the island and make sure that we have the most spawner value possible. All right, guys, so I have been doing this for like 20 minutes or something ridiculous, just going through every single chunk and trying to place down all the spawners I can. honestly, I've only moved up like 15 positions. I think it's going to get to a point where everyone just has so much money. The recent crates they released here on the server had so many like money in them, in like money pouches and stuff like that. So everyone is just now in the quadrillions of dollars if they bought a few crates, which is everyone's going to be doing this. So honestly, right now, I don't have the time to be placing all these. Unfortunately, I do need to end this video on time tonight. So I can't spend all this time placing spawners. But if we do IS top now, we are now 62nd place spawners. And I think if we kept going, we could get a lot higher. But unfortunately, I just do not have the time to place all of these, which is really unfortunate. I'm a little bummed out about that because I had to do some schoolwork tonight. So if I just had that done earlier, I would have been able to place down all those spawners. But tonight, I just can't. But otherwise, guys, I wanted to mention the coin farming has been crazy since the last video. I've mined 70,000 crops or something like that since we last recorded. And I literally make billions of coins. So freaking quickly now. And with the coins coming into my balance super duper quickly, we have been able to upgrade the enchants on the sword omni tool. As I mentioned earlier in the video already, rubies were a currency that we did not focus at all this map, like at all, not a single bit, which is kind of unfortunate. But the thing is, with the super high coin greed on my hoe and the amount of coins we are able to make just from a few minutes of farming, we have been able to upgrade my sword a ton. If we right click right here, we have ruby greed 13,000, which costs coins, coin greed 9,000, combo pretty high, almost maxed out, and then we have a ton of enhancer, which has been helping me level up my overall like omni tool level a ton. With that in mind, I think I want to see if we can max out the ruby greed enchant in today's video. So since I don't have much time to record, we're going to use up all the boosters that I never thought I would use or that I was saving for a rainy day. Really, we have a 7x ruby booster right here. Is kind of wild, and a 5x coin booster. Let's go ahead and drink those up, and those are going to be crazy overpowered. When I do any amount of farming right now, that's going to be sick. I'm also going to go ahead and cop a few levels of that new enchant that we unlocked with tool level 175. Right click right here and cop some magic enchant. There we are, and hopefully that's going to help us out in this short little grind session I do. Hopefully we get some more rubies, because right after I do this, I'm going to sit and farm rubies for 10 minutes, see what we get, and then that's going to be our ruby placement. This video is so freaking scuffed, but you got to do what you got to do when you only have an hour to keep on winning the versus series. All right, we have another 2 billion coins. Let's go ahead and drop that on ruby greed, and we still don't have enough. It's basically there. Okay, you know what? We're just going to start grinding the pandas. I'm going to set up my auto clicker. All right, we got it all set up now. My auto clicker is literally set to 1 millisecond. You can auto click so long as you're not AFK. And if we take a look in the chat, the ruby greed is actually popping off. There it is. I finally got the pandas to spawn in so I could show you. But as you can see, we're making 30 mil per proc with the 7x ruby booster, which is super duper OP. Although my spawner kind of sucks. And I have never seen this variant of panda. What is going on? Like, where are my pandas going? All right, so since my spawners weren't working, I just went ahead and went to a public grinder. I don't know if this still contributes to my overall rubies. I literally have no idea. All right, guys, so we've been grinding these for about 10 minutes now, and we have 4 billion rubies. I'm not sure if that's going to do anything for our island value, but I did want to show you guys how OP our tool is getting. Now, we do have 4 billion rubies left over that we could drop on Ruby Merchant, or I could be an idiot and be the hoe loving guy I am, or the Omni tool loving guy I am, and we could go ahead and max out the avalanche or buy a lot more and go ahead and max out the coin greed on this like crazy. And it does look like we just moved up 2 levels in island position, and yeah, we moved up 10 places in rubies. And I feel like as we get closer to the reset, all these trophies placements are just going to absolutely fall off when we get close to 3 p.m. EST, because everyone's going to be placing all the spawners and stuff that I was talking about. But one important thing Royal just told me is that he said he was not playing at all this week, but he is recording a last video or 2 more videos today before he goes ahead and posts the finale, which will have the final results of who won the series, by the way. So if you are wondering who actually won the versus series, you guys are going to have to go check out Royal's very final episode of Skyblock, which is probably going to be out next week or something like that. but for now, we just have no idea. But important thing to note is that Royal barely played this week, and I've been out here grinding out billions of coins, billions of rubies, and a lot of money from the spooky crates that I opened last video. So it's honestly still a tight competition, and I'm uncertain if we actually have a shot of winning still or not. Because Royal literally said he only played 1 day this week, I have some high hopes that we might actually be able to beat him in coins. So hopefully we at least beat him in coins, because I have been absolutely going crazy farming this map and just going ahead and putting in the work towards my island core and stuff like that. I just won another chat game. Guys, I've been the GOAT of chat games this map of Skyblock. I've literally won so many of these guys, and I've been getting crazy crystals and pets. Speaking of pets, do we have anything to fuse up in here? Let's go ahead and fuse all, spam the fuse all button. And we do actually have a legendary plus. I probably should have taken out all of these guys before I did that. Honestly, as a celebratory end off, they do have the new vampire crates, and we are going to go ahead and cop a bundle of that right here in the /buy. There is some totem boxes, some godly booster boxes, some monthly crates, and a pet star. I don't know what a pet star is. So let's go ahead and cop that right now. There we are, the new vampire loot boxes. I think last video we were on the spooky, but now we do have these guys to pop open as well. And the monthly crate should have been applied by 0.05x. It looks like we got crazy pet sat rolls, some enchant boosters, which would have been useful earlier today, and some vampire. Honestly, we do not need all this loot since I'm probably going to end out the video shortly anyways. I just wanted to go ahead and showcase the new bundle. Any crazy luck pulls, maybe get some pouches that will help us out with our island top value, because that would be pretty sick. But I did tell Royal I opened this, so he's gonna know as well. And we now have 266 billion coins. It's actually kind of busted. So yeah, now we have a ton of stuff to spend this video. All right, max out the ruby greed. Why not? Let's go ahead and max out the ruby merchant again as well. Let's see what else we can go ahead and cop. Can we buy anything else for rubies? It doesn't actually look like it. Let's switch over to the hoe, max out avalanche. There we are. Can we buy something else? Let's go ahead and max out the beehive. And now it looks like we finally spent up all the rubies. Head back into here. Can we max out the coin greed for 298 billion coins? That seems like a lot. Let's see what else we could buy in here. Honestly, guys, the nuke enchant would be super fun to max out this video, so let's go ahead and do it. The beehive enchant, apparently we didn't buy a max level of that, which is kind of silly. I wish that we did. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, coin greed, we still haven't maxed out on the hoe. So let's go ahead and see if we can get closer to that. And now our coin greed is going to be absolutely ridiculously high, and our hoe is going to be even better than before. From that opening, I just noticed we did also win the mummy set, so I went ahead and equipped that, and now we have a 0.625x boost. Another thing I wish I had just a little bit earlier on in the series, or just a few days ago, or at the start of today, because I did a lot of grinding today, but not with all the boosters after I opened these vampire bundles. I also went ahead and just applied a 2.44x coin totem, because we also won a million freaking totems, and the 2.44x is kind of crazy high. I'm not gonna lie, for coins that is extremely rare. 2.4x, actually I should have done that, but honestly, if we do a little bit of farming now, literally the coin farming is crazy. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that this video, but the coin farming is literally going ridiculously OP, and it feels like we have a max out hoe. I mean, a lot of this stuff does look crazy high level. But honestly, guys, I think that's where I'm going to have to end it off for today's video. I tried placing as many spawners as I could. It is kind of a bit of a quitter thing, I know, but if I had a bit more time, I totally would have placed down all those. But right now, I just need to get this video out on time for you guys. So I'll go ahead and see you all on the next one. You are all amazing, beautiful people. Remember to check out Royal's finale episode to see who actually won the Versus series, because that is the only way you'll find out. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Remember to keep on spreading the message. Peace, love, and positivity. I'll see you folks in the next one. Peace out, dog. I love you guys so much.